Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for number 24 in What's in the Box number 24. Now, this is a big one, so I'm not going to talk too much. This is from my personal collection. I didn't buy anything full price. It's Salvation Army, eBay, Hamilton Book, Amazon, all that good stuff. I want to thank Mr. Dan for giving me a shout out yesterday on his Hamilton Book collection. I'll leave the link below for Dan's channel. Great channel, great friend, good YouTuber in New Jersey. And so I'm going to start. I just opened this up, so this is going to be fun because this has some of my leftover VHS that I kept from my collection. All right. First one is a classic, Running Man on DVD. And this is a really cool one. It has a slip cover on it. I'm not going to pull it out, but this is all embedded on it. And I remember getting this at Best Buy. Next one, Salvation Army, American Wedding. Classic, Great Escape. Here's one of the VHS ones. Still sealed. It's one of my favorites. Big. And this is from my old store, Caldor, when I worked there. And you can see I didn't pay $9.99 for this. I think this was one of the days where they had like 50% off and plus my employee discount. So I think I got it for a little less than $5, but it's still factory sealed. Never taken out of the plastic. But this is one of the ones that I kept. Alright, next up, Untouchables on DVD. Also have this on Blu-ray. One of my favorites, Inspector General with Danny Kaye. Love Danny Kaye movies. Watched a lot of his stuff growing up. This is a brand new, never used. This was when I worked at Ross. $5, a 007 Seen It. I just kept this because I like the, as like a collector, kind of, I like that 007 stuff. Alright. Once again, got these on double pack. This is Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. And they came in this like case here. And you get both of the movies. So I thought that was pretty cool. Next up, I think everybody and their brother has this one, Dark Knight. And this was another Seen It, and this was just a movie edition of Seen It. Did anybody else get these back then? I want to say, what year was this? 2005. This was 2005. So when I worked at Ross, I had first dibs on the stuff. Alright. I think everybody's had this in their collection at one time or another. Hot Chick with Rob Schneider. Love this movie. Don't like what he's become, and one of my favorite series of all. This is, I believe, the season 2. Kids in the Hall. Love Kids in the Hall. And I like these like little packs that they come out in, with the discs in them. So that's season 2. Con Air on DVD. Love this movie. Alright. I think everybody has this in their collection. Bourne Supremacy. Love this show. Parks and Rec. This is season 5. As I'm going through, I'm separating what I have in doubles and whatnot. This is a funny movie. Ice Age on DVD. I don't think I have all these movies yet. And there was a place in Turnersville I used to go to. I think it's still there, Tunes. And I think the bearded guy or something, I forget his name, but he lives where I used to go, and he goes to Tunes. And see the old sticker? I paid $5 for this back in 2004. Quiz show. Robert Redford movie with Ray Fiennes. Good movie. But I always kept, they always put, this is the first time I ever seen the turkey bags when I went to Tunes. And they used to put their DVDs and Blu-rays in here. So, yep, $5 for that one. Now it's expensive, but in 2004 it wasn't expensive. Got this at Salvation Army. Along Came a Spider. Really good drama. I believe, is this, I think this is based on the book. Yeah, Alex Cross. This is an Alex Cross story. Yeah, I used to read all of, I want to say, it's James Patterson. Stupid. Because I usually read three different authors. It's Robert P. Parker, who did the Jesse Stone ones. Four. Robin Cook, James Patterson, and Michael Connelly, who does the Harry Bosch. If you haven't seen Bosch on Amazon, highly recommend that. And I believe the spin-off series is on Freebie. This is a really good, underrated movie. And of course, the disc is moving around as I pull it out. Oh, and there's no disc in here. Oh, that's interesting. The Gift. This was an old Blockbuster, Serendipity, $16.99. Did not pay $16.99 for it. See, it has the old Blockbuster sticker on it. And I like keeping those in my collection because they're like history, basically. Here's another one from Tunes that I got for $14 back in, what year was this? 2004. Might have been the same trip. Historia by Def Leppard. It has a Historia concert and then In Around In Your Face. Has two different concerts on it. Here's another one of my my must-keep DVDs that I watched over hundreds of times. It's a little dusty, but Animal House. I don't have a player anymore, but these will just go out for display on my shelf when I get bookshelves. And being an Eagles fan, you must have the complete history of the Philadelphia Eagles. Your NFC champions. Has some good stuff on there. Next one, I'm a Barry Manilow fan. Yes, I'm a kid from the 70s and 80s. And you have to have Ultimate Barry, Ultimate Manilow, live in concert. Don't judge me. Next one, this is a good one. This is also from Ross. Paid $5 for the three of them. Stripes, Groundhog Day, and Ghostbusters. I have them all except for Groundhog Day, but I'm glad that I have this because it's the special edition one. And that's on DVD. But as long as I have it, I don't care what I have it on. We were a big fan of this show. My mom used to love this show. Osbournes. This is 2.5. I guess it's the extras from the other seasons. All right. Next one. American Pie. And this has that clear slipcover on it. I think it does. Yeah. Does it? Yeah, it pulls out like this. Boy, you can't get... Oh, it doesn't pull out, stupid. There you go. So I thought that was neat. Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. This movie is really funny. I'm not a big Tom Green fan, but I remember going to see this in the movies, and when I seen it at Salvation Army, I picked it up. Road Trip. Great movie. Jackie Brown, and this is on DVD. And it has the old, I think this is the classic one. I think I might have got this I think I bought this at Best Buy when it first came out, so I'm lying to you. But I know I have all of the Tarantino ones, like this. The Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction in these kind of cases. And another one of my favorites that I watched all the time, Blues Brothers. Like I said, don't have a VCR, but just collected it for the box, and the tape is still in great shape, and I didn't Be Kind rewind it either. Alright. Next one, I love Selma Blair. A guy thing. Pray for her, because she's going through all the stuff that she's going through. This was a really funny movie with Jason Lee. Alright, next up. Another really good one. Rules of Engagement with Sam Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. Another one with Mira Sorvino. She's critically underrated. Replacement Killers with Chow Yun-fat. And another one of my favorites that I'm just going to display that from my VCR collection, Casino. Love this movie. So good. Not as good as Goodfellas, but what is. But this was still good. And it still has, hey, I was Be Kind and I rewind it. Alright, next up. This one's a big ass box, folks. So stay with me. And these are mostly DVDs too. I don't think there's I think this was from my collection before I started collecting Blu-rays. Sherlock Holmes double feature. It's Terror by Night and Dressed to Kill. Basil Rathbone. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I believe I have this on DVD, and I remember getting this at Walmart. I got all of them at one time. Rambo Part 2. First Blood. Look at all the special features on these DVDs, and you don't get them on the Blu-rays anymore. Next one up. Ocean's 12. Euro Trip. Funny movie. I think everybody and their brother has gotten this and seen this. Matrix. And then what's Matrix without the Matrix Revolutions on DVD? I remember seeing this in the movies. This is should open this one up because 9 months. Yep, paid $5.88 for this at Walmart. I love Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore was so pretty in that movie. She's still pretty. American Pie 2. Really underrated movie. And I got this at Blockbuster. Dark Blue with Kurt Russell. And this has the Blockbuster and the old flipper discs. Alright. Fast and Furious, the original on DVD. Like I said, I got all of the Stallone ones. First Blood on DVD. Rambo 3. Those were all good movies. All of them. There's another one I think everybody's got. Bourne Identity. And I have this on every format. Animal House. Iron Man 2. You can tell this is when I first started collecting DVDs, because everything is basically like trying to get like redo my VHS that I had sold. MI2. A really good movie. Now, I got this. I remember Best Buy used to have sales where if you bought one at like a regular price, which was like $14.99, you got a free one. And I remember getting this one for free. Dusk Till Dawn on DVD. Runaway Bride. Here's another one. I remember getting this at Blockbuster, and I went through like 3 or 4 different ones because they were scratched to hell. And I found The Score, really good movie with De Niro and Ed Norton. And this is also a Blockbuster one, and I even had the insert in it too. You can tell this from the early 2000s. Sheryl Crow. I loved Sheryl Crow. Matrix Reloaded. And one of my favorites, Transporter with Statham. I used to watch this like on a loop coming home from work and was obsessed with that movie. Loved that movie a lot. The second one's good. The third one's really not that good. Jenny, you're a whore. Look at that. $12.99. Somebody paid for this. I think I paid 50 cents for this when it came out. And it's the 2-disc one. And it has the insert. This is the only copy of Dances with Wolves I have, and it's the snapper kind. I got this, I remember the place I got this from. It was called, it was like one of the first, it was DVD Express. And in the early 2000s, they had like a sale where if you bought 5, you got 5 free. So when you were selling your VHS, it was not hard to buy 10 DVDs. And I believe this is either one of the free ones or ones I bought. And usually they were like $10 a piece or something like that. So I did a lot of buying on that place because you got 5 for free. So sort of like getting them off of eBay. One of my favorites, Alison Krauss in Union Station. Love her voice. The Rock in Walking Tall. I like these. This is a gold member. This was 20 years old yesterday, I believe. And I like the Infinity film. I never knew what that was, but check out all the special features if you can dig that. I have all the Austin Powers movies on DVD, so there's no sense of getting all new ones. I think that's, unless you really want it, AC/DC, Live from Donningham. Has the insert on it. I don't have too many seasons of this. I think my brother bought me this for Christmas one year. Curb Your Enthusiasm. This is season 1. This is another one I have like different versions of. This is the snap case of Caddyshack. Another good Rob Schneider movie, The Animal. This was also from Blockbuster. You can tell I did a lot of buying from Blockbuster, their used stuff. As the kids say, back in the day. This one, I remember going to the movies to seeing this. Really good movie. One Fine Day. I believe this was Clooney's first movie. He did, it was like a rom-com for when he was in ER. Alright. Next one. I remember my mom bought me this one for Christmas just because it had, as she said, a cool cover. She never heard of the movie, but it was a cool cover. And I think Martinez Joe has about 86 copies of this movie. The Day After Tomorrow. And she got this because it had the lenticular slipcover on it. And it's the DVD version. This is the only version I own, Joe. But I just remember Mom saying, this was cool. Next one up is one of my favorites, Speed. Don't own this on Blu-ray, but I wanted just to have it in this one. It's the five star collection, and it has the booklet in it. I believe I bought this first day, so I'm lying to you guys. But back then it was like only like $9.99 or something, $12. Not like expensive like it is now. This is a really underrated gem. I'm not a big Drew Barrymore fan, but this movie is really funny. Duplex. Alright. Another good one. The Patriot, or as my mom would call it, The Patriot, with Mel Gibson. One of my WWE titles, you'll be saying. This is the Rebellion, WWF Rebellion, and this is the one that they held over in Manchester, England, in 2001. Once again, I'm a big Eagles fan, so you have to have Eagles the movie. My brother bought me that for Christmas. And this is just like how all the fans, this is just like a fan-made movie, how the fans go to the, like in, here in America, when you go to football, any kind of games or something, but especially football, you tailgate. So this is like a lot of people setting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to eat like bad food. So just remember that one. Wild Wild West, that has the snap cover for Miranda. Remember seeing this in the movies, and this was also one of the Blockbuster videos that they sold. I think everybody had this one, Triple X, in their collection, or still does. And this one also was from Toons, as you will see. Jackass the movie, paid $6 for this years ago. This was 2005. How I can tell, because see it on underneath the price, it has a date on it. Can you guys see it? All right. Next one, Shrek. Very funny movie. Absolutely adore Terry Polo. Meet the Parents. Love this movie. I believe this one was a... This is a Blockbuster? No, it's a regular one, but it has a tag on it. I don't know where I got this one. It might have been from Goodwill, you know, secondhand. All right. What season is this? I had like the first 3 seasons of this. I gave it to my buddy to watch, and he never gave me season 1 back, but I got season 2. So here's season 2 of 24. Very funny movie. I have this on Blu-ray too. Back to School. Yeah, this looks like all DVDs, guys. Conan the Destroyer. No, this is the Destroyer. When I got this came in a double pack with Conan the Barbarian, so you'll see both of them on there. That's when, remember in the late 2000s, late 2000s, dummy, late 90s, early 2000s, they came in a double pack with two DVDs like lined up like this. So it even came like this, and you had to flip it to see what the other one was. But yeah, it had Barbarian and Destroyer on that one. Like I said, with all the this is Reservoir Dogs, and this is one of those collections on there that the book folds out, and then you got the different color. I remember when this came out, you could pick all the different ones, and I took Mr. Pink because I thought he was the coolest of all of them. U2, The Elevation Tour, 2001. I love this. I used to play this on a loop. Sometimes, like when we're playing video games, and I like this because it just folds out like that. I think everybody and their brother picked this one up. Gladiator. I also have this on Blu-ray. Great movie. Very underrated Tom Hanks movie. Nothing in common with Jackie Gleason. The chemistry between Gleason and Hanks was tremendous in this, and I really recommend this. From 1986. Highly recommend you go checking this out if you can and finding it. Another funny movie, Kingpin. Another Matrix Unloaded. This one is factory sealed still. Another good one, Hannibal. Alright, coming down to it. I bought this one for my mom. My mom loved this movie. With Keanu Reeves, A Walk in the Clouds. If there was nothing on TV, she'd go, Ken, why don't you go throw that Keanu movie on for me? And I'm like, Speed? She's like, no, silly. Early Steve movie, Under Siege. Love this movie. Absolutely. It's a shame what he became. Under Siege 2. Snapcase. I think this is probably one of the funniest comedies ever made. I'll hold my hat on that. The Odd Couple with Lemon and Matthew. Absolutely love this movie. I remember I got this at Walmart, and absolutely loved the movie. I got this on Blu-ray too. This one I got at Walmart, and you'll see it was $9.94. Commando with Arnold, and I don't upgrade too much, but I must get this on Blu-ray. I used to watch this like every day when I was in high school. We taped it off. We got 2 VCRs, one from my uncle, and we taped it, and we used to recite the lines from that like all the time. You know, what's the matter? I can't remember some of the words now because I'm old, but I love that. I love that movie. Here's another one that was really funny. Early Ryan Reynolds. Couldn't think of his name. My mom, we loved Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. And my mom, till the day that she passed, she still called Ryan Reynolds Berg from there. She's like, oh, what's that movie Berg's in? You know? This one made my top 25 westerns of all time. Open Range. This is a great movie. Kevin Costner. I don't know if the man is too difficult to work with or not, but he really makes good programs. Open Range. That's a really good movie. Alright, last couple. Yeah, this one was really heavy on DVD. Alright, next up, This one is one of my favorite Robin Williams movies, and it also has Kurt Russell in it. Best of Times. I got this from a Salvation Army for 50 cents. And it doesn't say, I don't know where they got this from. If you guys write down in the comments where you think this is from, if you can read that label. I got Billy Madison again. I have like Billy Madison in like so many formats, but I think I got that because I didn't have the other movie, and I just picked that one up. Donnie Brasco. This one is I bought this at Blockbuster. This was like this is like a really nostalgia box for me. Because this was a Blockbuster buy that I did buy for $10. It's a really good movie. Lantana. Very good movie. Very underrated. And this was also a Blockbuster, as you can see right there. See, it says Blockbuster. But this was a really, really underrated movie. Anthony LaPaglia is a very good actor. Very underrated. Another Kevin Costner movie, For Love of the Game. Expendables 2 in this cool slipcase, and it's all embossed and everything. And the last two, well, the last three. As you can see, I really work out on the Jillian Michaels. This is one where you eat a bag of Doritos and a Pepsi, and you just watch her work out, and you just go, feel the burn. Feel the burn. And it's still factory sealed, so somebody's going to get that. Okay, and the last two, Dark Knight. I think everybody and their brother has this one. And The Dark Knight Rises is still factory sealed. So that's it for this box. This is a really nostalgia box. It takes me back to the early 2000s collecting this stuff. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought. What was your favorite? Did anybody see Lantana? Did anybody see Best of Times? For Love of the Game? Let me know below in the comments. So I'll be back with another video soon. And stay safe. Drink a lot of water. I know it's been very hot here in the Delaware County area. So please be safe. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody.